All right, I'd like to explore crow pose. So, for crow pose, we'll move into our forward fold, halfway lift, and from here, I'll start placing my hands. So my fingers are spreading wide, my palms are pressing into the floor. I'm moving my elbow points forward, biceps facing forward. I'll come onto my tippy toes. Then I'll start pushing my knees into the backs of my forearms. And from here, I'm just doing a little bit of practice. Just tilting forward, going up to the edge of my toes, and coming back down. And then from here, maybe just for a resting pose in between to keep opening up those hips, keeping the arms spread wide, we can come into a Malasana. And we'll come forward again. Hands shoulder width, palms pressing, knees coming up to the backs of the arms, maybe lifting one toe and maybe two. Holding in crow pose, and coming back to Malasana. And then to get out of this, we'll do a big stretch up, and back down to mountain pose. So a couple things that we can do to help strengthen for this are not only the squatting, the Malasana, which is going to help open up the hips, so we can practice that wide knee shape. We can also do horse pose, which similar to Malasana, which goes all the way down. Horse pose is a little bit milder of a squat, but it really strengthens into those thighs, so we can help build up the leg muscles. And then what's really necessary is strong arms. So all of those chaturangas that we do in our vinyasa flows, those are going to help us. So we're here, all of these movements, pressing into chaturanga, pushing up into upward dog, pressing back into downward dog. All of those will be really helpful in building the arm strength that's necessary for crow pose. And again, if we're just practicing, just here is great. This is building so much foundation for getting into the pose. And then just feeling the press of the knees to the biceps and just rocking backward and forward on those toes. Just staying here for months, I can already feel my quads working, I can feel my arms working, I can feel all of that foundation so that when I move into crow, I have the strength and balance to support it. Namaste.